Chad and Kevin back for video number 5, soldering. You can see that Kevin has one of the P4R SumoBot boards in his board holder. Take it away, Kevin.
Great, thanks, Chad. So we've already stripped the wire, and if you notice, the wire is slightly longer, the stripped portion of the wire is slightly longer than the thickness of the board. So in my handy dandy board holder, I'm going to insert the wire through the hole and then use a piece of masking tape to secure it in place. So now my hands are free to actually do the soldering. Before the solder, we want to apply flux. So we'll take our flux pen, and I'm going to hold this wire from behind so it doesn't slip out, and come in right where the wire meets the pad and apply my flux. I want to clean and tin my solder tip. And now I'm going to come in and put my tip right where the wire and the pad meet. I'm going to allow it heat for about 1 to 2 seconds, and you'll see the flux bubble and smoke, and then I'll start feeding the wire in from the opposite side. Initially it's going to look like the solder is disappearing, but what it's actually doing is flowing into the hole. I will allow it to fill the hole and then build up a slight crown on top. Ready? Here we go. Release your solder, release your heat source. The whole process should take no more than 5, maybe 10 seconds. Take your trimmers, and if you have any extra wire, trim it off. If you apply the heat for too long, you'll melt your insulation on the wire, and you'll be left with a long piece of wire that's not protected. This is never a good thing. You also want to make sure that your tip is about as wide as the pad. This makes sure that you get a really good heat transfer from your soldering iron to the work surface. In the next video, we'll talk about how to clean the solder joint once you've got all your solder joints finished.